And we are live. We are live. Let me raise the mic up a little bit. Log in and verify. What the heck is this now? Tell me something. I just uploaded on YouTube today's bike ride that I did on Facebook Live. But I'm sure it was not perfect with the connection. As I'm getting all kinds of notifications indicating that Israeli tanks are now moving into southern Lebanon. Just as I went on. Uh-oh, we have volume. As I'm getting all... There we go. I'll check into that in a second. It was a beautiful day riding the bike today. Kick goes to the corner. So hello to those watching on Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, Twitch, all the other platforms. And I don't know, I talked to a few people today. They had problems with their phones, Verizon. Quite a few people, actually, that I know. As mom is in the background talking to the dog. Well, there's a lot of stuff coming in. I'm going to check on it in a second. Mom, is there any coffee?
Yeah.
Can you make me some, please? But please put the diet sugar in there for me. I don't like it without sugar. Phony sugar, any sugar.
Well, you Splenda.
Yeah, the Splenda.
Tycho, eat your food. Drink your water. Good boy. Drink your water.
All right, let's see what all this is up now.
Take it to small.
What's up, Dagger? No, I was going to do other stuff like the bike ride today, and this is all breaking. A report in Al Arabiya, tanks rolled into the village. Yeah, but that was taken down. As I am on that.
You still hungry, Tycho?
That's a false.
You still hungry?
Mom.
Leave Mom alone. I don't feel good. Leave me alone.
I know, but
Leave me alone.
I'm live now.
I don't feel good. Leave me alone.
Okay. Oh my God. All right, let me go back. She complains and about little things. Meanwhile, I'm the one who goes nuts on everything in this house. It's not her. It's me. You kidding me? Okay, it's coming in. See, it's not. They're just coming in now. So it's here. Israel. According to foreign sources, Israel ground entry into Lebanese territory has begun. Prime Minister Netanyahu is now at the IDF Underground Command Center. Yeah, that's what's coming in like right now as I'm starting to stream. Anyway, I'll keep an eye on that. But I do want to check something else too. It is just horrible what's going on in North Carolina. It is unbelievable. Thank God that's not coming our way. That is a scary storm. There's a bunch of them. Okay. That doesn't look like... Oh, wow. There is just... Thank God these hurricanes ain't coming our way. They're going north. So there's nothing threatening, thank God, on both models in the upcoming week. There's some disturbances that need to be watched, but I don't think anything to worry about, to be honest. But gotta be watched. There's some disturbances, but nothing organized on either model, which is good. And you could thank the cold fronts coming down from the north disrupting it. Both, and I don't look at the American right now, but the Euro has this for next weekend. Look at this one. Oh my God. Thank God that went north. There's another one here. Thank God that's going to spin north. Could you imagine? Look at this. Now, next, they are predicting by the weekend some disturbance here. But then they show it moving. But see how it's not organized? That's good. But that could change. That's why that needs to be watched. That needs to be watched. And as far as the American, it also has a disturbance in the same area. So this is an area that needs to be watched for next weekend. Not saying anything's going to happen because it doesn't look organized. But that's something to keep an eye out. Just in case. I don't think, it doesn't look like it's going to develop into anything. That area definitely doesn't need no more. It's horrible. The last I'd seen, it was like, I haven't seen it in a day. It was, the last I seen it was 93 confirmed dead. And many more people still missing. And they're still doing search and rescue. It's horrible what's going on. And like I said, I haven't kept up on it. But it's not good. Anyway, I'm going to keep an eye on... Wow. Dikembe Mutombo passed away, 58 years old. Wow. Oh, I see what you wrote. Dagger. You have family missing? Oh my God. Like I said, it's horrific what's going on in North Carolina. So I'm keeping an eye out on other stuff going on. I mean, there is more stuff going on in the Middle East. So this is a news outlet. This was posted less than an hour ago. And I'm gonna put it on the screen, share the screen in a second. And remember, this just says that the Israeli army armored vehicles under cover of artillery and aviation entered Lebanon's border areas. This is coming from News 24 in Israel. I cannot say it's confirmed, you know what I mean? It's just what was posted. And I'm going to share the screen. And I'm keeping an eye on it. Oh shit, let me do that again.
It's a flare.
Yeah.
So he's saying it's a flare. I'm not so sure about that because you can hear the concussions. That doesn't, a flare won't do that.
It's a flare.
Yeah.
It's a flare? Flares don't make sounds like that. Sorry. Flares don't make sounds like that. Remember, light travels faster than sound. So the likelihood is that is artillery. Just saying. So supposedly, allegedly, it's not confirmed. There's different reports coming in that tanks are moving in from northern Israel into southern Lebanon. So it looks like Israel is moving in with tanks to southern Lebanon now. Again, that is not confirmed. There are different reports coming in saying that that's happening like now. So I'm just keeping an eye on that as reports come in. Because there's all kinds of crazy things going on. But I did go on my bike ride today. I did stream it on Facebook, but it probably looks like crap. The leaves are starting to. It looks nice. In about a week, it really should look beautiful. And I went into a different trail today. It was insane. I went totally into a different area, riding on sidewalks, and I'm like, where am I going? The video came out nice from the camera recording. I'm going to pull it up. It's amazing how the GoPro comes out so nice. Okay, bike trip. How come it's not coming up? Alright, stream health looks good. So this is from earlier today. My little bike ride. So this is from today. As I'm prepping for my bike ride. Look how nice the GoPro looks though. Sharp. So that's the bike. I'm never gonna get my coffee, I could tell. So that's how I'm getting ready, packing it up. Getting ready for the daily adventure. So that's pretty much how it looks before I start. So Oh, wait. Something else just came in. The GoPro's at 61. Let me see what message is coming in now. What? Phosphorus bombs on some areas of southern Lebanon. Phosphorus bombs. What the heck is this? All right, let me kill the screen for a second. I want to be able to see what the heck is going on before I share it. Because, you know, I got a copyright strike for sharing something for 9 minutes the other day. So I won't do that again from any video sources. So now we'll just play clips. So supposedly this just came out. That's in southern Lebanon. Phosphorus bombs on some areas of southern Lebanon. So yeah, things are breaking out now on the border. And like I said, I'll keep an eye on this as it comes in. Okay. Getting back to this. 1%. So I'm gonna fast forward a little. This guy starts talking to me. What am I doing? Putting my gloves on. So here's this morning. This is the trip from this morning. I did upload the video. Different. On YouTube. It was beautiful this morning. I got a hoodie on, gloves, sweatpants. Look how beautiful it looks. 60 degrees. The live stream is going to be glitchy. Like I told them, I'm going to wait a week to go to the mountains. But this was recorded on the GoPro. These leaves turning. They're starting now for sure. It's beautiful. But I want to get the peak. I sing to myself. I go crazy when I'm writing. Again, I don't know if we have a signal. I'm using the GoPro with the MiFi there to get a signal. I noticed when I tried to use the phone on the bike, it was shaking a lot. Well, with the helmet, you have a lot less of that. I'll lower this a second. So I have a cable attached to the GoPro to keep it charged. Loving. Now when I'm doing this live, because the stream, the signal, it lags. This is the recording off the GoPro from this morning. Smell it everywhere. So it's a lot more stable to look at. It's actually beautiful. I am recording. How the GoPro, see, I just said I'm recording. And there's not many people this way. Hardly any people this way. I just said it. I'm a little sore. Alimony paying your bill, living, loving. Let's do this. I love it. I love doing this. This is one you've never seen. I used to do this one all the time, but it got too short for me. Hopefully the GoPro is charging. And it did. It charged the whole time. I got the whole trip in. Living, loving, she's just a woman. Yeah. And they make this smaller. Hit it now, baby. It's a little chilly this morning. I wore a hoodie, gloves, sweatpants. Oh, we got more alerts coming in. Uh-oh. Sing a word you say. You ain't gonna see many people this
on the
way at
report
all.
that just came in.
This is not. I think we'll see very few people this way today.
Okay, nothing crazy.
If anybody's
Ignore what I
watching,
just said.
and if I'm even live. I'll stop just to check everything once in a while. Living, living, loving, loving.
So I've never,
Beautiful.
I've never
Regardless of where
done
you
this
go, it's
stretch
beautiful.
as far as I did today.
Empire State Trail, Hudson Valley Rail Trail.
This is a 30-mile trip today.
I'm glad I put a sweatshirt on. Oh my God. Leave me alone. I'm a family man. Step right. I listen. You guys can't hear the music, but I can. You're probably lucky that you can't hear it. Hall & Oates Family Man is on right now. Just listen to Led Zeppelin.
I mean, there are a few people out there, but far and few.
Beautiful dog. Great. No, Doberman.
Look how peaceful it is, though. I love it.
We're using the MiFi today. I'm gonna stop by the college when we get there just to check the signal.
So I went riding 3 out of the last 4 days. 90 miles total.
Actually, it's a university. We're going up in altitude.
I'm gonna put this on full screen. So
Leaves are definitely turning higher altitude.
I don't need to get a stiff neck looking that way.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's better. Put this. More notifications coming in. 2 of them. So, just now, the IDF spokesman in Arabic said this: an urgent warning to the residents of Al Dahia district in the capital. To all those who are in the buildings marked in red, on the attached maps, and the buildings next to them in the neighborhoods of Al-Lilki, Harat, Harik, and Barj al-Bahrana. You're in the vicinity of Hezbollah facilities, and the IDF will act strongly against them. For your safety and the safety of your family members, you must evacuate these buildings immediately and stay at least 500 meters away from them. So that's...
إنذار عاجل وخطير إلى السكان الضاحية الجنوبية في بيروت، استمعوا إليه بعناية. إلى المتواجدين داخل المباني المحددة في الخارطة والمباني المجاورة لها في الأحياء الليلكي
حارة حريك، برج البراجنة.
أنتم متواجدون بالقرب من مصالح تابعة لحزب
Wow, they just put this out. So I'm actually going to share the screen to put this up there. This just got released. All right, I'm going to stop sharing screens a second. All this is breaking. It's like coming out as we speak. Okay, let me play it. I just had it.
ضار
Okay. So this was just released right now, minutes ago. It's in Arabic. Telling people to get away from these locations.
عاجل وخطير إلى سكان الضاحية الجنوبية في بيروت، استمعوا إليه بعناية. إلى المتواجدين داخل المباني المحددة في الخارطة والمباني المجاورة لها في الأحياء الليلكي
حارة حريك، برج البراجنة.
Look at the area they're telling him to move.
أنتم متواجدون بالقرب من مصالح تابعة لحزب الله، فمن أجل سلامتكم وسلامة أبناء عائلتكم عليكم إخلاء هذه المباني فورا والابتعاد عنها لمسافة لا تقل عن 500 متر. أعود وأكرر، أنتم متواجدون بالقرب من مصالح خطيرة ومهمة لحزب الله، فمن أجل سلامتكم أنتم مضطرون لإخلاء هذه المباني والابتعاد عنها لمسافة لا تقل عن 500 مترا فورا.
There you go. That just got released. I read the English.
ضار عاجل
I read the English translation. Supposedly that was the English translation what I read. But this stuff is just breaking all over the place. And I'll keep an eye on it. But that was just announced minutes ago. I'm still climbing. Alexa, make an announcement.
What's the announcement?
Mom, can you make me that coffee, please?
Announcing.
So in the wintertime, I got to think about 20 to 25 degrees less than what it is right now, riding. That's chilly. And I'm prepared for it. What, Mom? What? Oh. Do I want what? I just want the coffee. Say yourself. Yes, owner of a lonely heart. You don't see many people
Alexa, shut
out
off
this
every
way.
light.
Okay.
Look at the rocks on both sides, like they blew it.
That's a falling rock area, by the
make
way.
the train
It says
go
there's
through
a
here.
sign that says it.
They blew through this rock. Because this is where the train used to go.
That's the sign
We're on
right
the
there
rail trail.
that says it.
Owner of a lonely heart. Owner of a
See, now we're
lonely
going
heart.
higher, little by little. And it's
I went to bed
colder.
at 11 o'clock last night. Felt so good.
So the leaves are turning faster at higher elevations. And you could tell the difference when you're up higher. Because it's colder. Look at the leaves, the difference up here. It's different. They're at a different stage.
Serious bikers are out here. They're the real cyclists. I am not one of them. Though I do this 4 times a week. But those guys are extreme. Coming up soon on the campus.
I think I have an encounter with a squirrel coming up.
You can see the colors, higher elevation.
I almost hit a squirrel, I think, coming up.
It's chilly in the shade, let me tell you.
Are you calling me?
Definitely chilly
No.
in the shade.
No, man. No.
Owner of a lonely heart.
Now
And we're up on both sides.
I was just
a
gonna
little
say,
bit.
we're a little
Not
high
much.
now.
We're elevated. Black Creek Water Trail, education site. Here comes the campus. We're gonna stop for a second, check everything. I've got a cable connected to the GoPro. Squirrel, squirrel, squirrel! Didn't know which way to go.
I missed the squirrel. Figures.
We have a runner.
This is nice, the view coming up.
Yeah, we're gonna go to a bench down there. I know where I'm going, to the grandstand over there. Oh, look how cool that looks. The fog in the mountain.
There was dense fog here this morning.
Should have went down that way. Yep. Let's go back. Ooh. Ah. get tangled.
I have a cord connected to the camera, so
Let's check the signal. Handle with kick gloves, handle with kick gloves. I'm scared. Oh, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. That's good. Now we gotta check if the... Oh God, trying to get this phone back into this pack. Push and pull. Anger got bare knuckles.
I'm listening to
Anger
Rush.
played the fool. We're connected. Let's check the GoPro.
she's driving my camera's crazy going in and out.
Tough to be so cool. Let's see what's at. It was at 61 when we started. Oh, it's going up. It's at 72. That means it's charging. Great. So cool. It's a nice field.
2 fields. So this is
Got a little Gatorade.
this is near New Paltz, New York.
If the bike goes idle for 10 minutes, everything shuts down.
Batteries, lights, everything. I have a light in the front and the back, plus the electric for the bike.
Let us continue, why don't we? Put my gloves. These are biking gloves. Bare knuckles, anger, play lighters on. All right. Just trying to navigate this cable. It's a pain. I don't want to yank it. It gets caught. Come on. So cool. So cool.
Now I can't hear myself because I have the music loud in earbuds. I'm talking, but the music's loud in my ears.
Struggle, struggle, struggle. Ah, we made it.
See, because it's an e-bike, it makes that sound. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm using it. That's just the way it sounds.
So you've never seen me really stream this
Because it's a
part of the
motorized
trail.
thing.
I said, let me change it up today. How far we go? We'll see.
I went 30 miles today, total.
Because they were doing some construction on this trail toward New Paltz. But that was all summer. We'll go as far as I can.
We go into the woods a little
We've
bit.
only gone 4 miles.
So that means I'm going another 11
Everybody
one way.
wants you. Everybody wants
I ended up
your
going
love.
15 miles.
I just like
One
to
way.
make you my oh my. Yeah. I play all kinds of music. I love all kinds of music. Right now it's Casey and the Sunshine Band. Keep it up. lot of streams. We'll be going adjacent to the... This is a report coming in. It says Hezbollah's home reporter on the Lebanese I can't read that word, Manar channel. The IDF has attacked 21 villages in southern Lebanon from the air in the last 2 hours. So that just came through. But again, that's just the report coming in. It is beautiful. Look at this. Nobody around. Nobody. It's a Monday. It's a work day. I love going out in the morning. There's nobody out there. Few people like this riding. Morning. Gas is dropping. 307. Yeah, I'm gassing up tomorrow. I'm full. I got a full tank, but I'll top it off. They're dropping every week. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Go around you. That was cool. He waved me through, so I went. Gotta do the right thing, gotta do the right thing. It's all about respect. We're heading toward New Paltz, New York. Beautiful, beautiful village. It really is. It's a beautiful village. Right near the Walkill River. This is absolutely beautiful up here. That's why I love it. That's why I would never go anywhere else. Little slow now, little step. Rush, Middletown dreams. But you're still heading down those tracks. And getting out, sure. I think I'm enjoying the music a little too much. It's more than a man can endure. Across the highway, feeding under fire. Dreams transport desires, drive you when you're down. Dreams transport the ones who need to get Uptown. Uptown. Boy walks with his best friend through the fields of early May. I love the song. They walk a while in silence. One close, one far away. He'll be climbing on that bus, just hearing his guitar to plays across the What's up, Star? And hello to those in the other chats. Yeah. This is my bike ride this morning. The Middle Lake, Madonna calls her neighbor on the phone. Feels good in the sun. Seasons pass, leave life alone. I'll stop singing. Like, Bill, shut up. Stop singing.
Another thing too, you gotta.
Plus, I got earbuds in, so I'm probably talking a lot louder because I don't realize it. I'm singing loud too, so that must be annoying. I'll admit it. I'll admit it. Oh shit, truck. Looks like they got a lot of the construction done.
Yep. That's
How
why I
far will we
went.
go?
That's why I kept going.
We're just gonna keep going.
This was
I
all
got a
under
backup
construction
battery
in the
the
summer.
backpack if I need it. Look how awesome this is. See that guy, Pat Ryan, Army veteran? He's a Democrat. And this is a Republican area. And we elected him last year. I mean, not last year, the last
Cycle.
election. He's a West Point graduate. He's done a lot of good things for this community. So that's an example. You don't have to go party. Go for the person who's best suited to help the constituents in the community. And this is a Republican area and voted last time for a Democrat. I guarantee I'm voting for him again. He actually helped me resolve something with the post office.
He did.
He was on it. So when they do a good job, you keep them going. He's well respected in this area.
That's a fact.
Look how beautiful. This reminds me a little bit in Florida, where I used to live. I don't know what drive was it. It wasn't University, it wasn't Colonial. But I used to drive on a bike lane on the side of the road and it would look just like this. It was awesome. But it was an actual bike lane, like a bike trail. This is a little bit more wider. But it was similar. It reminds me so much of
It does.
Florida. When I used to ride the bike there years ago. And then heading to my house, there was a river. You would have to cut off this trail, go off the trail, and then follow the river, and you would see the alligators. It was like, wow, they're right there.
That
Not
is
far
true.
from you. It's like crazy.
And I actually could bring that up. So I know exactly where it is in Florida, where the house was. So what I was just referring to, it reminds me so much when I used to ride the bike in Florida. It was between University and Colonial Drive. Then I would get off by Colonial and work my way west and then take Econolatchee to go to my house in Florida. And you see this trail. It's in northern Orlando. Now to try to find it here like this is tough. This is tough. I wasn't in Sanford. Winter Park is closer. That's getting closer. I wasn't. My aunt lived not far from UCF. Okay, where's 4? There's 4. Okay, I'm trying to get my bearings. It's been a while. I might be. Okay, wait. That lake, I think, is to the north. Okay. Oh my God.
God, this is nuts, just trying to do it this way. Okay, there's Winter Park. So I think I'm more on this side. Where's UCF? Oh my God. It's been a while. No, that's Aloma. I think Aloma was more to the north. There's Colonial. Okay, I'm close now. Colonial Town. I'm closer. I wasn't close to this Orlando. To Kissimmee. Hell no. I'm more to the north. Oh yeah, I'm much more to the, I was much more to the north in Orlando. I don't want to look up an address. There's Publix. Damn, where the hell? I'm gonna have to look up an address. It's been a while. University States. There's UCF. Okay, there's UCF. So this should be University. There it is, University. I'm there now. Where's Colonial? Colonial should be right down here. Union Park. Or is it one more? That might be Colonial. Oh, that's Dean. All right, timeout. All right, there's University. Where is Publix? Publix should be more down this way. I believe this is the Publix. Oh yeah. There's Publix. All right, so the bike trail was right here. That's the bike trail I used to take. So my aunt and uncle and my cousin still lives there. Somewhere, I'm not gonna be exact, somewhere in that photo is family members. In that area right there. So I used to ride the bike from there. I used to cross over University Boulevard on this side. Now check out the bike trail. This is it. This is what I was talking about. Now I don't know if we'll be able to be on the bike trail, but you'll be able to see it. That's the bike trail right next to it. Man, right there. It is the bike trail. That's where it leads to. Right up that way. So see what I was saying? It reminds me of it a little bit. Because I used to ride this all the time. All the time. Going up this way. You don't even know. And then there was a McDonald's I used to stop. Back then, the Big Macs were like $1. Oh my God. I used to stop at the McDonald's before I'd go to my house. So I would take all this till I got to Colonial. I don't know if that's Colonial coming up. I think there's a light then Colonial, if I remember right, yeah. It's not here. Colonial is coming up to the next light. Yeah. I don't think that's Colonial. Nope. Okay, so Colonial's up more, one more. So I would do all this on the bike. It just reminds me a lot of it. But I'm going to show you that river that I'm talking about with the alligators. That's the bike path on the left. At least that's what I was going on. This is memories for me. Okay, the split is coming soon. Damn, it's further than I thought. I didn't realize I used to write all this. Colonial has to be coming up. It's a nice ride. Yep, here comes the overpass. Colonial's coming. I remember this. Okay. We're getting there. That's where I would split, I'm pretty sure. My God, I did all this? I may have to zoom out. Am I going too far? Let me zoom out. Where's Colonial? What is that? Did I go too far? I don't remember Colonial being that big. Where's the river? I did go too far. Yep, I went too far. That's the river I used to go by. I used to get off here. Yes, that's exactly where I used to get off. Right here. And then I would take this going west down here. That's what I was talking about. I would ride the bike here and I'd see alligators. Alligators right on the side of the freaking path. I'm like, oh my God, they're right next to me. That's what I remember. I gotta open the store. It's getting warm in here. That's exactly it. That's it. That's that river. And I used to see the alligators when I'm riding my bike. I'm like, oh my God, they're right next to me. And then I would take this trail this way. I don't know if it's the same because it's been years. Okay, it was not too far from here. It splits off. Did I go further? I don't think so. Let me go to Colonial. There should be a McDonald's. Right on Colonial. If that's Econolatri, that was my road to go toward my house. I can't tell. Oh, I don't know if that was the old McDonald's. No, that's Dean. That's not it. That's Dean. This Union Park. Let me go up a little bit. This is where I used to live. Not far from here. I used to live by the college, Valencia College, which should be in this area here somewhere. That's UCF. That's Valencia. You can tell by looking at it. Or is it? Everything's different. It's crazy how shit changes over time. This is so much more developed than when I was there. My cousin said they're building like insane in Florida. Where the hell is Econ? Matter of fact, I'm going to put this will make it easier. Valencia College, Florida. We're not far. Oh my God. There we go. Oh my God. Which one am I in? The Winter Park Well, it's got to be. I'm not in that one. Where are the other ones? Over here. It was not downtown, that's for sure. Yeah, we're looking very close to my house now. Well, where my house was. Now I know where I am. Valencia College Lane. So I was down here. Damn, it's changed so much. Chickasaw. Actually, that's my block. Valencia College Lane. But this shit does not look like I remember it. It's crazy. Okay, my house is in there somewhere. That's where my house is. Somewhere in there. Was there. Somewhere in there was my house. On the top. And I could see it on the map. This should be Econ. Yeah, it is. It's Econolachi. I knew I was not too far away. That's Econ. I found a dead Black Panther on that road. I was like, oh my God. We gotta go the other way. I was riding the bike to go to my road here, which I'm not going to say where. I found a dead Black Panther right there on the side of the road. I was like, no way. See? Econolachi. I was like, oh my God. So this should be Colonial coming up on this side. And there should be a McDonald's not far. This is Colonial Drive. This has to be Colonial. There it is, Colonial Drive. Bang. But I think it's past Colonial. There should have been a McDonald's here somewhere. I don't remember. It's been a long time. I remember coming out the bike trail and going to the McDonald's. It's got to be like right around here. It was. But things have changed. But I would get out of here. Oh, maybe that's it here. What is that? No. See, this is done. This is different. It was here at one time. That was my stop. Oh, is that it? Oh, it was here. It's crazy how they changed it. But yeah, I used to live right in this area. And I was dying to get the freak out of Dodge and come back up here. I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it in Florida. Couldn't take it. Didn't like it. Did not like it. At all. Not for me. Oh. Didn't like it. But this path today reminded me back in Florida when I used to take that trail to go to my house. And it's a lot narrower. It's just a sidewalk. But this reminded me a lot today of the Florida trail. I've been waiting for you. But here, like if I was to go to the other trail, which I'm not doing today, this is actually heading toward it.
I did do
There's
part of it
bear.
today.
Lots of bear.
I didn't know how far I was going to go
That's
today.
what you got to be careful here with. The bear. Shit, we got to go across the street. The trail's on the other side.
I never did this before.
See that? We have to come across. Now we're on this side. I've never done this part. We're 7 miles in. This is under construction.
So in the summer, this was all construction. So I didn't never went this far,
Duran Duran.
but I did today.
Stop singing though. We're cruising, I'll tell you that right now.
Hey, Candace.
This is 87, the New York Thruway. We're gonna be going over.
Wow, Candace.
This goes from New York City to Canada. Pretty much. Man, if I had room in my bag, I'd get some food over here. Some Newports.
Newport is beautiful.
Careful here.
But I don't really know where I'm going. I'm just taking a guess because I never took this part of the
87
trail.
Now. Give you an idea where I'm at. Heading to Newport. 87 is right below. There's 87. North to Canada. It even says it. Buffalo, Montreal. I couldn't read it. And Albany. Montreal. Every time I think of Montreal, I think of Rush for some reason. Alright, I gotta be mindful of the bike lanes here. I've never done this. What's going on? Bike lane straight. Don't even tell me that's the bike lane.
Like Florida, a little sidewalk. I should have went on the road like a dumbass. I did on the way back.
I'm not feeling these little sidewalks. This is like old school times. You know, one time when I was living in the city, in the Bronx, I got a ticket for riding on the sidewalk with my bike. I actually got a ticket. I was a teenager. They gave me a ticket. I was like 16 years old. I was like, what? Alright, I gotta be careful here.
I'm gonna have to work on that front brake. I can hear it squeaking. I actually got lost.
This is Newport. That's a weird looking McDonald's. I haven't had McDonald's in months and months and months. Or Burger King. And I'm not gonna. Do I have my wallet? Yeah, this is a little. This is gonna be a pain coming back up the hill. here. Oh my God, this is gonna be a pain coming back with these hills. Gonna have to use the electric. Wow. And these sidewalks are not new. They're old. Whoa. You have to stand up now. That's it. It's 32. I was close. 32 is coming up. That's where I park.
That's where I park when I do New Paltz to Kingston.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Iron Maiden.
It's all downhill.
$2.99. Oh my God, this hill is going to be a killer coming back. Wow.
I'm gonna take these things out with me, with the GoPro, the helmet. I didn't want to scare him.
Coming up behind you. And good morning. Thank you. Have a great day. It's just keeps going down that hill. I'm dead coming back. We're still going down. Oh my God. Alright, where's the bike trail? Have we bottomed out?
I don't know where I'm going.
So where's the trail?
I was like, should I go around this dude? Then I said, screw it. I'm making my move.
Coming up behind you.
Like he can hear me or cares.
Thank you.
Look how tight this is.
Okay, the trail's coming up. Coming up behind you. Thank you. Have a great day.
They didn't even say anything to me. I said, screw the sidewalk. That's enough.
Screw the sidewalk. That should have been saying.
And now that the sidewalk widens up a little bit and there's nobody on it, now I'm on the street.
Ah, shit, I missed it. Now, where is it?
Now I'm lost.
It's got to be here, somewhere.
No shit.
trail parking. Oh shit, I'm lost. It's right there, maybe. Yep.
And like a dummy, it's
in
right
there.
there in front of
Wow.
me. It's right in front of me, but I go past it. That's the
should know
trail
this.
right there. I didn't see it. Like the signs are right there and I didn't see it. And I'm like still going. I'm like, I won't
Oh
make
my
that.
god, the hill.
I'm not gonna make that mistake again.
Where is it?
Where is it? Behind you.
Where the hell is it? I'm lost.
I know I'm
Gotta go
close.
that way.
I didn't see the signs.
It was so easy when I parked my car.
Oh shit.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Taco place.
Not a good idea. Where the fuck am I going?
The trail is right down there.
I know the trail. That's the trail right down there.
Duh.
All right. My hands are numb.
I wasn't off by too much though, without missing the signs though. But now I made sure of a point that I find it, because it's kind of hidden.
Let's take a little observation. I know I saw the trail down there. It's right adjacent to that building. All right. Trail crossing. I'm
Right
totally
there.
fucking lost.
Right there. Boom. Right,
here.
there.
Here's the trail.
Water Street Market. I got to remember that point. That's the trail.
Oh, my hands are numb. Found the trail though.
That person was PPPing. I was like, whoa.
Turns to dirt. We could go all the way to the bridge,
I don't know.
to Rosendale. It's not that far. I'm 10 miles in though.
I
still
have
gotta go
Gatorade
back.
on the bike.
At least I found the trail.
Actually, there's more stuff coming in here.
It was a little tricky. This is gonna get to dirt soon. Like crushed gravel.
Oh shit.
No hands right now. I need to take a break.
Can't believe it's 5 o'clock already.
Look like Richard Dolan. it's starting to turn up here because it's higher elevation. Now we're entering bear country. This is where we're on that. Here's the crushed gravel dirt. No more paved. This is off-road now. Completely. I've done this. We're probably gonna lose the signal. We're going remote. Speed limit 15. Look at this. Awesome. This would be great for a haunted hayride. For real. This is like The Walking Dead. Yeah, the leaves are turning up here because we're higher now.
It's colder at night,
Literally.
especially.
I don't want to go too far out. I gotta get back. I should have started today here. Wetland and wildlife.
I'll do
There's
that.
bear here, by the way. This is bear country now. This is bear country. You're on the outskirts of the Catskill Mountains right here. This is no joke. You can see how remote we are now. Look at this. This is serious stuff right here. You don't see nobody now. I don't even know if I have a signal. It's like a horror movie. Look at this. Ain't nothing around us. We're in the woods. Now this is real bear country, guys. I'm not even kidding. I want to get to the bridge, but I don't know if I'm gonna make it. That's pretty far. That's like 10 miles. Not really. Maybe 7 miles from here. Still, that's pushing me up. I'm at 11 miles right now and we got to get back. Oh, there's a golf course over there. There's a camping site over here too, where you can go right off and camp.
It's literally right off this trail, but we didn't see it today. We didn't go that far. But there is a camping site right off this trail. The cyclists use it when they're doing this big trek.
To us and that girl, senorita round the world. Your fingers walk and talk and set you free. That boy, that girl, senoritas round the world. Put your message in a modem and throw it in cybersea. Oh boy. I doubt we're getting a signal in here. Can you imagine if a bear came out? Oh my God. And this place is heavy bear population. Black bear. This time of year,
What's up, Genghis?
vagabond.
This was
Man,
this
I don't
morning.
know how much further I can go. We're pushing. We gotta go all the way back.
This is where I stopped. The bridge ahead. I should have. I had the spray.
No
Right.
horses or motor vehicles.
Look. Right here.
Yeah, we're too far.
I forgot to
We're
bring.
gonna have to
I didn't
stop.
know I was going here today. That's the problem.
I can't go further. That's gonna go. I'm gonna have to do this trail separately.
I'm gonna do it Friday.
I believe this is the Wallkill.
It is the Wallkill River.
Look at that. Put your message in a modem and throw it in cyber sea. Beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful?
That's a very weird piece that they put there. They put bump. You think?
That's beautiful.
I'll come back like in a week just to do this part of the trail when the leaves are really turning. It's going to be amazing. Maybe by this weekend coming up.
Oh yeah, people fish all the time.
It's beautiful out. All right, we need to get back. We got a long trip back. 15 miles. Still, this was nice. We're gonna do this trail separate. I should check to see.
It's just too much because I started by the Hudson River and I didn't know I was going to go this far today. And then I did because I never did part of that, finishing that up to get to New Paltz from where I parked in Highland. So today I said, you know what? They finished the construction. I'm going to try it. I'm going to give it a shot. So at least now I could say I've done it. Highland to New Paltz. But I think, matter of fact, hold on.
Seven days. Tuesday, 72 degrees Fahrenheit and cloudy skies. Wednesday, 69 degrees and cloudy skies. Thursday, 76 degrees and partly sunny weather.
Thursday.
Friday, 76 degrees and partly sunny weather.
Friday.
Saturday, 73 degrees and partly sunny weather.
Saturday.
Sunday, 69 degrees and lots of sun. Monday, 68 degrees and lots of clouds.
Okay. So I'm gonna go back either Thursday or Friday here, starting at New Paltz to Kingston. Go over that bridge, go to the caves, go through here, park nearby. I'm gonna try it. I'll probably do it Friday because the leaves are turning now. So every day is important to keep an eye on this. So today's what, Monday? Yeah, by Friday, this definitely should have a different look. Believe it or not, in 4 or 5 days, this is going to look different because it's that time of year. And I want to film it all. Especially when I get to the bridge with the mountains. Oh, it's going to be outrageous.
The only thing is, like you said, I can't forget. I'm gonna have to put this out. I can't forget to bring the bear spray. I can't forget to bring this. And I'm gonna have to snap it so it's ready to go. Just in case. I have to put this out. So I don't forget it. Could you imagine? Because these are, believe it or not, these trails are not closed at night. It's not like they have people watching it. Can you imagine riding your bike through there at night? Would that, I mean, if I had a friend that had the nerve to do it with me, I would do it. I would definitely do it. I'm not doing it by myself. I would have to go with someone, but I would do it at night. It must be cool as hell. I have the lights. I have strong lights on my bike. But you would really need some good lighting. And it would be scary as hell because there's no lighting out there. You're in the woods. I mean, really. That's like really intense stuff. Imagine riding at night. Yeah, there's benches far and few between this spot. They're not that close together. But on one of my other videos, which I'll show you when I go back here, there is a camping site. There is a camping site by Rosendale. I don't remember if it's after Rosendale Bridge or before it. I think it's before it. I don't even know. Yeah, but like Genghis, this is dangerous. I mean, with you got to think bears nocturnal. I mean, they come out. All the animals come out at night. You got to be careful. Really careful. Because like this is just when you're starting to enter the wood, but it's not even. It's not even. Let me see if I have. I'm pretty sure I have the video. Oh shit, Toby and our recordings in 45 minutes. Since I'm doing that show with Toby now. Where is my GoPro footage? Yeah, I got the spray right there now. I'm definitely bringing the spray. The only thing is, I may have to put it inside of a bottle holder, like a cup holder that could fit into my bottle holder so it's within reach. That is, here it is, the New Paltz to Kingston. So that's part of the trail you were just looking at. The same one. When I did it separate. But this is where I park, so that we got to go far away. Who's at the caves and mines? Okay.
Go to Buffalo.
I know.
It's incredible what this empire.
So that's that bridge. I didn't get to that today. I never made it that far because
Wow.
I did 30 today.
Intense.
You live around here?
I live in Buffalo.
I know.
It's incredible what this Empire State
No,
Trail.
I know.
Well, all of you have a great day.
You too.
Stay cool.
You too, and enjoy. And
Thank
don't
you.
be afraid to use your electric because it's going to get hot.
I know. Oh yeah, that's why I'm conserving.
She
it
was
for
a
later.
sweetie.
You'll be fine.
Well, all of you,
You
have a
too.
great one.
Enjoy.
Take care.
So I believe the campsite is ahead, but the caves are coming up on the right. This is that same trail, but I turned around early today because I started in freaking Poughkeepsie almost. But here come the caves, and it has the bear signs and bats in the cave.
There's hills.
Can you imagine? This was in the middle of the summer. It was like 90 degrees at 10 o'clock in the morning. It was sick. And you could see the mist coming out of the cave, and it felt so good. It was like 50 degrees. This was awesome. This was awesome.
Whoa. What was that?
See, I almost missed it.
I almost missed it. Good morning. Wow, you could feel that.
Yeah, you can see
I could feel that from here.
Yeah.
There, boy, it's cold.
That's the ice cave?
It's a cave.
Oh, it's a.
It's
okay.
a cave. But there's a bunch of different. But yeah, this one's great.
Wow.
Yeah,
Isn't that amazing?
it's a good stop.
I can't believe how cool it is.
Yeah. There's also on 213 when you drive up the road here, you open your windows and you feel this cold rush of air come in.
Just like this.
Just like this.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, it is. Geothermal.
Yeah, I'm gonna cool down. Drinks my drink. Listen, you have a great day.
Yeah, you too.
So this is the cave.
Wow. That's outrageous. Wow.
Look at the mist.
Holy, you could feel that mist.
But this caught my attention right there. The bats and the
Why does the
bear.
air feel cold? Underground air stays around 50 degrees or 10. You can still feel the chill as it moves out the caves and mines that permeate Droppenberg Mountain.
Look at that. Whoop! You got the bear. There's lots of bear in this area. Lots of bear. And she says it. She comes back.
Locals think of it as natural air conditioning. Oh, there's bear. There's bats. There's lots. Oh, I'm going to chill. Literally. Oh my God, that's outrageous.
You can see the mist.
Oh my God, it's an actual cave.
No, duh.
Oh, that feels outrageous. Oh my God. We need to drink here for a second.
Look at the mist.
Let me put my earplugs. Oh my God, now I know where it is. It's right over the Rosendale. This is what those people were talking about. I'm taking my helmet off. This GoPro's charging.
I stepped on my glasses. I was pissed.
Look at this. Let me see if we're live or recording. Yeah, we are recording.
I ain't going in that
It's a
cave.
cave down there. That's awesome.
So,
We have a wire connecting to the GoPro to keep it going.
so now I'm going on. I don't know where the campsite is. I can't remember.
Oh my God. Hell no. We're turning back right now. We're getting too deep. Well, this is where they went through. Let's finish it. Still no e-bike. It's on 0. That's it. We're in Kingston. This is what they did. And you know I'm stretching.
But somewhere along this trail is a campsite. I don't remember where. There's a lot of mining areas. This is serious stuff. You're in bear country. This is not a joke. All right, I don't know where the freaking campsite is. It might be before the Rosendale Bridge. I don't remember. I think it's in here somewhere. I don't remember. Somewhere there's a campsite. So this is awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, the people are really nice, Genghis. Really nice. That's the real cool thing about it. I'm gonna check the Empire. That's the best way to look. Map. Hudson. It would be this one. There we go. Rosendale. See the campsite? Right there. So there's actually, and that shows it off the path. It's right next to the path. It's right next to it. I don't know why it has it over here. Unless that's a different one. But there is another one along this trail. It ain't that far down. It's somewhere in here. There's another campsite. It's just not showing up on the map. All right, that's as far as I went right there because I didn't want to take the road. So somewhere in there. And that's all remote. That's, like I said, that's not a joke. It's not a populated area. Now, if I wanted to drive, so I'm not taking anything in that yellow-orange color because you're on the actual road. See that color? You're on road. But see, you're near the mountains. This is where the Catskills are, right here. So that trail is like on the outskirts of the Catskill Mountains. What?
Sugar 126.
That's great.
I mean, wow.
126? That's great. What? How much? Ma, how much? So, yeah, this is the Catskills. And the trail. How did you just finish eating? So this is where I'm riding, right here. This is the outskirts of the Catskill Mountains. So there's a lot of bear here. A nice place for a ghost hunt. Huh. But that's why you got to be careful. Once you start getting into this heavily wooded area, it's right there, right near the mountains, right near the mountain range. That's why there's a bear population there. You got to be careful. Because I'm going to tell you, there's a lot of bears in the Catskills. Lots. Lots of bear.
You want to see it?
See what?
The 426?
It's 426. You got to get dressed and we're going to take you to the hospital.
Oh my God, I'm not going to the hospital.
That can't be right. Did you just finish eating?
No, I didn't even know.
You had to have done something. How long ago? Oh, then that's why. So wait an hour and check your blood again. Oh my God, you don't test your blood right after you finish eating. It's going to always elevate. I try to tell her that. Don't test it. Test it before. So yeah, that's serious stuff. This trail right here. Right near the mountains. That's why I got to get that bear spray ready. Next time I go, Friday, or probably Friday I'm going to go back. But it's awesome. It's beautiful. I love it. I don't know what she's saying. She's going to drive me nuts. Yes. It's hard to explain to someone that doesn't listen. It's like talking to the wall. Alexa, turn on living room light.
Okay.
But yeah, here's the bear spray. I gotta get it ready though. Bear attack deterrent. This is gonna have to be right there where I put the Gatorade. I'm gonna have to get a bottle holder, because it won't fit. This will be too loose. Either that or I wrap it to make it wider here so it will be snug where I would normally get my Gatorade on the bike. Gotta have it where I can get easy access to grab the bottle for the bear spray. But this would piss it off. You know what I mean? It might help if the bear's running up, but you're gonna piss it off. Now, I'm on a bike in the woods on a path. He runs down that path. It's gonna be like more like that movie, Cocaine Bear. It's not gonna end up well. Now, if you look it up, a black bear can reach speeds up to 30 miles per hour in their peak. I have no chance on a bike. 30 miles per hour? Black bear coming at me? And you know, you better focus, because if you panic, you're done. You are done. So that kind of is a little unnerving to have that happen. So I don't want to encounter. If I see cubs, I'm turning back immediately. If I even have time to do it, because she could be anywhere. But from a distance, if I seen the cubs anywhere, I'm out. I'm making a U-turn and going the hell the other way. Because she's around. And that's not good. When mama's around the cubs, she's going after you. She's protecting her babies. Not a good idea. So yeah, I got to get this ready. I'm going to have to get a bottle holder. And slip it in so it holds in the bottle holder on the bike. I'll come up with something. I'll make something if I have to. I have plenty of ideas already. So that could be snug in there. But it has to be, see, like this cup, think of that width for a bottle to slip in, even a little less than that. It has to go inside that so it's tight, and then it fits in the bottle holder. This alone is too skinny for it to hold. So I would have to put it inside something or wrap it up to give it that. But I'm not going to worry about that. But I am going back out there Friday. Hope I have time to think about it. Oh, and I did find the Iron Maiden jersey for Mike. The one that I wore. I did find it. Now I don't know what I did with the white one. This is the Iron Maiden one. That's awesome. I told him he could wear it if he wants. This one. You don't know how many people had wanted to take pictures with me with this jersey on. It was ridiculous. They never saw this jersey in their life. That's why. So if he doesn't want to wear it, I'll wear it for sure. So the Trooper hockey jersey, and it's got the Iron Maiden stuff on the sides, and then in the back it's a little heavy. Eddie. So this, you don't see this. This is rare. I paid quite a bit for this. this Trooper jersey, hockey jersey. It's pretty freaking cool. Yeah, it'll go down. Take a metformin.
No, it's not that. That stupid thing is wrong.
All right, but still, take a metformin. So yeah, this is awesome. So if he wants to wear it for the concert, because we're going together to see Iron Maiden in a month, he's more. I don't mind. He could wear it. Now, if he doesn't, of course I'm gonna wear it. It's nice. Plus, I've got collector Iron Maiden caps. I have an old one over there. It's beat up. That's the one I beat up. The collector ones I don't wear. But I do have the tour ones coming, which I should check if they shipped it.
I know when I start sweating and feeling funny.
Yep. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to re-up my fan club shit soon. Members only past this point allow. Oh shit! It just it has my name and everything on it. I'm part of the fan club. I wonder when it's gonna expire. My fan club profile.
Finish talking to your friends.
What?
Finish talking to your friends.
She's gonna drive me nuts.
I have to order more of my supplies.
You gotta what?
I have to order my.
I already did.
You did?
Yeah. Membership expired. Ooh. What the hell is all that? Log in. I have to log in here. Unless the site is messing up. You are now logged in. Hold on here. Hold on. Fan club. Your membership has expired. I just bought merchandise. It just must have expired. I need to re-up because tickets are going to be on sale soon for the next tour. All right, hold on. Address. Let me fill this out. I need to get this. Okay. Really? Do we need to do this now? I can't remember my card by heart. I gotta get my wallet. I need to re-up this. This is important. Ma, what is going on? What's the matter? Why do you have your head down?
Because my diabetes.
It's up, okay. But you just finished eating a waffle, probably with syrup. It's gonna be high. It's gonna be high.
It didn't have no sugar, that syrup.
It doesn't matter. It still
So
elevates
then I
you.
can eat.
You gotta eat like me, salads, stuff like that. If your sugar's activating like that so badly and coming up, you need to do something about that. You can't be eating anything like that.
Lucky I test my sugar, you see.
But what is it now? 300? That's high. Did you take a metformin?
Yeah.
But you can't test your sugar right after you eat. It's gonna do that. It's gonna show high levels. You're supposed to test it like 2 hours after, not right away. That's doesn't make sense. I'm trying to look at my card without. I don't have my glasses.
Yeah.
No, I got it. You know what you should do? Go outside and walk around the property a little bit or get on that exercise bike. Because that's good. Exercise is important. Processing. Oh, good. I just re-upped. Thank God. I just got my Iron Maiden thing updated. Because they're going on another tour next year. It's their last tour. Next year, 2026, Iron Maiden's done. That's the talk. It's this tour that I'm going to in a month, and then next year. That's it. That's the talk. The 50th anniversary is it. And the tickets are on sale, but it's only Europe. This is the tour now. I got this shirt coming. Should be here soon. It's got the Jersey date on it right there. Newark, New Jersey. $11.9. That's the one I'm going to. So I got that coming. Because I bought this and I got the discounts. That's why I know it just expired. And then I got the cap. Where's the cap? Clothing. Well, I got the hoodie. That one coming. That's coming. Then I got the cap. That one. So that's on the way. I really don't like much else. That's the new tour. Run for Your Lives World Tour. That's the one. That's probably it. Run for Your Lives. 2025, 2026. That's the one.
And it could be over by then. Oh my God, they got Bruce tickets and stuff here. Oh, I like that. I've got the last tour's hoodie collector. So yeah, this is I think I got everything I want. But that next year might be it. So the reason you become a fan club member, believe me, there are reasons. When the tickets go on sale for the concert, you get VIP. You get access to those tickets before they go public. The day before, Iron Member Club members get to purchase tickets before the public does. That's how come I always get good seats. That little investment goes a long way to getting a badass seat. Because once they open it up to the public, those tickets fly off. So being an Iron Maiden fan club member, there it is. It just went through the Iron Maiden thing. You get that access. Woohoo! You have a new order from Maiden. Oh, wait a minute. That might be something different. That could be my order coming out. I don't think so. The timing would be weird. But it came up on my tracker. That doesn't make sense. I have an app that tracks everything you order in one app. And there it is, Music Glue. What the fuck is that? Order date. Okay, that's not it. That was what I just paid for. It says September 30th. All right, so that's okay. So, this is the one. This is the one I must be. I know I'm going in a month, but this is the tour is a must. That's a must. That, as a Maiden fan, when I see them in a month, this will be my 20th time seeing Iron Maiden. 20. 2-0. Oh, there is I seen a cover band. I have their thing right here, or it should be somewhere here. Yeah, I had the VIP, Brit Floyd. I have the laminate right next to me. But this is the one I must go to, because this is the one. This is it. This could be it. This could be Iron Maiden's last tour right here. But the only dates available right now is Europe. There have been no announcements for United States yet. Poland is the last one, August 2025. So soon, These tickets are going to be available. And I need to pay attention to this. Because as a fan club member, I get access to the sales, like I said, before the public does. That's why this is important. So they're going to take a little break in between tours. When is this one going to start? May, end of May. Let's see when this one ends. The one that they're doing now. Future Past. Which I like, Somewhere in Time. So that's the one I'm going to. November 9th. Oh my God, look who's opening up for fucking Iron Maiden. Oh my God.
Oh, Billy.
Man, get out. The Hue. They're opening up for Iron Maiden. The Mongolian band is opening up for Iron Maiden. Get out of town. Oh my God, they're opening up for Iron Maiden. That's awesome. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's cool. My mother, I can't take it when my mother's in the background.
Shut up, Billy.
Go somewhere.
Shut up, Billy. No, I'm not.
All right, let me be in peace.
I want to be in peace myself.
Wow, they're opening up for Iron Maiden. I gotta call Mike. But this tour ends. Wow, Volbeat in Europe, in Brazil. Volbeat. Disturbed in Mexico City. Yeah, I'll be honest. I'm happy with that. The Hue is open up. I'm actually happy that they are. But see, this tour ends December 7th. Then they're gonna take like a 6-month break before they hit that world tour. I cannot believe that. I gotta call Mike. Wait till I don't know if he knows them. This is gonna be really interesting. Pick up the phone. Pick up the phone. Oh my God. He's the worst. He's the worst. Please leave a message.
Please leave your message.
I hate that. I freaking hate it. Wow. I'm excited. Last time, 2 years ago, it was Within Attraction. They were good. They were good. But I was always curious about that band. And they're opening up for Maiden. That's awesome. Wow, they're going to be in Pittsburgh the day before they do art concert. That's crazy. Then they go to Baltimore 3 days later after I see them. I'm excited. And I got my parking ticket already. I'm ready. Bring it. Let's do it. And it's on a Saturday night. By the way, in 9 minutes, the show that Toby and I recorded yesterday is airing tonight. Marked by the Sky. It airs in 9 minutes. But of course I have the clip. Here's a little snippet of it. So this is going to be airing on KGRA in a few minutes. Right here. Like I'm so busy as it is. Now I'm a co-host for a show. Like, for real? Yeah, for real. Why is my display capture not working? Oh, because I have to press play, duh. What the hell's going on? Oh, that's Darcy. What's Darcy want? Okay. I'll talk to him later. All right. So this airs in 8 minutes. In 7 minutes.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Marked by the Sky. With me, as always, my co-host, Mr. Bill Skywatcher.
What's going on this evening, at the beginning of the week in Roswell? What's going on in your neck of the woods now? Anything interesting?
Monday already. Yeah.
Another week
yeah.
of frustration, actually. We'll get into that a little bit.
Won't go into too much detail, but I will say that me and Paul Simones, who runs the Roswell UFO tours here, were out on a trip. My wife tagged along, and we were at a certain
location.
Yeah, maybe something crashed there. I don't know, but it's somewhere I've only been to one time now. That was my first time going. So, shout out to Paul for finding it. Yeah.
Wow. So I'm sure. I know you really can't say much, but let's just follow it up this way. Will you both, or all three of you, be going back to that location?
Oh, absolutely.
That says it all. So, I mean, it's one thing to go somewhere and say, there's nothing here, nothing to see here. But that's why I had to ask that question, because it seems like you guys are a little bit interested in that area that you went to.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get it out of you. But Toby, it is just so frustrating with this UAP stuff. Trying to get the funding, for the fiscal year. We know that they tried to do another amendment to the Gillibrand, Schumer rounds. I think Rubio is also associated to that. And it looks like it's a nothing. It doesn't look like and the great work by someone who we possibly may have on as a future guest on this show, Matt Laszlo. I mean, this guy, if anyone, he's on it. He asks the relevant questions. At least somebody's out there trying to get the information.
Oh yeah, he does a fantastic job. I just texted him with him the other day. Hopefully we'll get him on next week. But yeah, if you want to talk about actual boots on the ground at the Capitol, asking the relevant questions for those of us that are into the UAP topic, he is the number one source, in my opinion.
He does incredible work, Toby.
Yeah, and I think actually he had a recent follow-up with, who was it? Was it Rounds? I'm not sure.
Yes.
Was it? Who said the amendment is not actually dead in the water yet?
But if you go to Matt's site, which is, I'm looking at it right now, askapol, POL.com, on September 25th, there's actually an article by Matt, and it's with Rounds. And he says, he asked the question to Rounds, and he says, what happened to your amendment with Schumer in the NDAA, or National Defense Authorization Act? And he said, Senator Mike Rounds said, like you just referenced, the NDAA is not out yet. And then he said, we're hearing it's being gutted again. We'll see. That's what Round said to Matt. So, I mean, there is, you've heard the talk. There is a lot of people saying it's dead. It's not going to happen. It's gutted. See, Toby, I think here's where the problem lies. Look what's going on right now globally, with all the threats popping up everywhere. It's global. Try not to say it's aliens or it's interdimensionals. There's two key things. We are dealing with a national security threat of unknown aerial phenomenon. We are. And that alone, even if you take out the other part of it, the extraterrestrial or interdimensional or whatever other source, that to me is so important for the national security of our country in itself. Take that other stuff out. Why aren't you guys putting any kind of fiscal attention to this threat? Because it is a threat, whether you want to say it's China, Russia, North Korea, something should be done. You don't necessarily have to say it's extraterrestrial, it's aliens. But, in general, you should say, well, this is needed. And also the non-human intelligence aspect, that could be AI, artificial intelligence, that is controlling so many things. So, you don't have to say it's extraterrestrial in nature, though many believe that we are experiencing something like that or interdimensional. But put it in the phrasing when you ask them questions that we do have to worry about a national security risk of this country from unknowns. Simple. To me, that's cut and dry, simple.
Yeah, I agree completely. I mean, we've had several incidents now where these swarms of, I'll just call them drones, have been over sensitive military facilities and have actually shut them down, some for days on end. That's a big problem. Like you said, whether it is a foreign country, a foreign adversary, something from outer space, whatever, this is a very serious topic. These things can't keep happening.
And this has been going on for decades as far as shutting down our nuclear silos, missile silos. I mean, we've heard about this throughout the world, really. Even with Rendlesham, because at the time it wasn't known that they had a nuclear stockpile of weapons there. And I mean, was that the reason, if the story is correct, that it was something, I don't even want to say extraterrestrial, because I don't know if John Burroughs and some of the other people would say it was extraterrestrial in nature or some kind of a time warp thing, that something appeared or from another dimension. But regardless, was that the reason that this happened at that base? Because of it was the location of that. Again, the world did not know at the time, but there were nuclear weapons supposed. So I don't want to play this too much because this is airing right now on the station. You can see it on Rumble, the entire episode, KGRA-DB, the Facebook. It's running right now. That episode is running right now. It just started. I see what you're writing, Stelios. Now, I don't want to, I'm getting all kind of information regarding what's going on in Lebanon, but the IDF put out a statement not to say what's going on from other media outlets for security reasons. So I'm going to respect what they said. Now, I can show you something, but I'm not going to be the one to spread information that could jeopardize. I'm not going to do that. That's irresponsible. So this is a reporter. Excuse me. This is a reporter, like within the last few minutes, doing some kind of a segment in Beirut. And check it out.
هذه غارة باتجاه منطقة كوكبة وربما باتجاه أماكن أخرى. وهذا الصاروخ الذي سمعناه أطلق من مقاتلة إسرائيلية باتجاه هذه المنطقة التي قصفت قبل قليل.
So they were doing a live segment, and Israeli jets can be heard flying overhead as they were doing this segment. That was just posted 5 minutes ago. 5 minutes ago. So referring to what you just wrote in there, Stelios. But like I said, there's stuff coming in, and I am not going to. This is an IDF statement from the Israeli Defense Forces. Hold on, I'm looking for it. Okay, this was about an hour ago. Hour and a half ago, actually. The IDF spokesman is now updating. In recent hours, there have been many reports and rumors about IDF activity on the Lebanese border because there's talk of the ground invasion occurring right now. We ask not to transmit reports about the activities of the forces due to the security of our forces. Stick to the official reports only and do not spread irresponsible rumors. So I'm not going to be part of that. So that's why I'm not talking, and I'm not going to put some of the stuff that I'm seeing coming in, because I'm going to respect that. Yeah, I cannot share cameras that I'm not licensed to. So I won't even go there. So like I said, I am not going to put out the stuff that I'm seeing from all the information sources that are coming into me, and I could see them. But I don't want to talk about it because, and it's coming from both sides. Like literally 10 minutes ago. And I'm seeing stuff, and I won't read it. Because, like I said, that's irresponsible. Now, like you said, there are places you can go watch it. You know what I mean? But if, it's a delicate situation. I mean, I'm always looking at things objectively. Do you know how hard it is to look at something like this objectively? From both sides? To try to stay objective in a situation like this? Because no matter what you say, you're going to piss half the people off what you say, like anything else, by being in the middle objective. And, our hearts go out to the innocent civilians, of course, that are caught in the crossfire. But at the same time I say that, when these countries have embedded in them factions, groups, that their sole mission is to destroy Israel, and you have that element, and you allow that element to embed themselves within the populace and risk civilians when they do that, this is what happens. Unfortunately, when you place missiles and bombs in neighborhoods, in schools, mosques, whatever, that's the whole objective. Because they don't think somebody's going to actually target it because of the ramifications of hitting a civil, a populated civilian area. But who were the people that put those civilians at risk to begin with? These groups that do it. But then, who is responsible for allowing that to happen? So it's a dicey, it's complicated. You know, I've seen posts coming from the other side, banners translated, death to Israel, death to the United States, death to... How long have we been seeing that for? Decades? Their sole mission is to destroy Israel. That is their mission, regardless if people want to understand that or not. Their sole mission is to see that is the enemy. Israel is the enemy. Because they see them as an occupying force in Palestine. They'll never recognize Israel. Now, there are other moderate Arab states that have developed relations with Israel. And then you have to include the Sunni Shia aspect of it all. What do you think Saudi Arabia and some of these other more moderate Arabic countries are thinking right now? Yeah, they're gonna condemn it publicly. Of course they are, because of their population. They have to. But behind the scenes, you don't think that this is something that they're looking at as like, this could benefit us, because that's their enemy. You got to remember what Saudi Arabia and Yemen were going through for years. Matter of fact, Hezbollah was condemned by Arab states as a terrorist organization. Do you realize what Hezbollah has done to the people, civilians in Syria and some other areas? Tens of thousands of deaths associated to Hezbollah? You don't think those people right now are rejoicing in their demise? So there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. And this is a very complicated and tinderbox issue. It's not... So, again, looking at it from, like, I can go back and forth. That point of view, this point of view. That point of view, this point of view. So, yeah, I'm reading your comments, Stelios, but, I mean, oh my God, I don't even want to see that. It just came up. That's totally off topic, but do you understand what I'm saying? There's so many different ways to look at this objectively from the different perspectives. And, you know, people align themselves to whatever their personal opinions are. So I'll leave that to everybody who's watching what's going on and observing it themselves. I'm not here to convince anybody either way. I know what my opinion is. But we all have to reach our own conclusions and opinions in regards to this. Yeah, exactly. You can't pick sides because it's a mess. It is a mess. But do you honestly think there will ever be peace in this region? I mean, they say, like, I was watching the stuff at the UN. We would like to see peace between the Jews living alongside, the Arabs living alongside, the Christians. Well, then recognize Israel. Go that far. Recognize them. See how quick this diminishes. Recognize Israel as a state. At the same time, the Palestinian state should be recognized too. There's a compromise right there, right?
but they'll never do it. Iran will never, ever, 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 I don't think, recognize the state of Israel, ever. And as long as that exists, and they supply the proxies, these groups, as the axis of resistance, then how does this stop? I mean, Saudi Arabia was about to start having closer ties with Israel. Egypt created a peace treaty with them years back. You know, there was a lot of benefit by having the countries exchange with each other economically. I mean, there's so much. Creating the pipeline to the Mediterranean. There's a lot of investment, economic value here. But when you look at certain countries that are more to the south compared to Iraq, Iran, Syria, Lebanon on the top, it's a different ballgame. So there's, like I said, it's a geopolitical nightmare. And I know, like I said, I feel for all those poor people that are suffering. The innocent people. But at the same time, you know, when you embed yourself, when these groups embed themselves and weaponize themselves within civilian populated areas, heavily populated, I mean, that would be like having missiles and rockets in downtown New York City, in skyscrapers and in neighborhoods, and launching them from there. Like, dare hit us in these areas. I dare you. Think of it like that. Would we do that? Would we put civilians at risk doing that here? Now, don't get me wrong. There are air bases near rural, urban, well, no, not so much urban, but rural areas. Think of the missile silos that we have, the nuclear silos, but in the middle of the country. But think about that. Think about putting rockets and missiles in a church or in a hospital or in schools to launch them toward our enemy. So when you think of it on that kind of a scale, it's insane. Because it's like, and you always hear that phrase, human shields, using civilians as human shields. Because they don't think that their adversary would have the nerve to target these areas because of the civilian populace risk. And that's the thing. What is the end game? What is the end game? To pummel them to the point where they surrender and put their arms down? Is that what you think that's your end game? Like, what is the end game? Do we just turn you into complete rubble? We level you? I mean, what is the end game? That is true. What is the end game? So, like I said, there's many ways to look at this. Fairly, objectively, and looking across the board at all the different things that are going on. And it's not easy. Obviously, one can cheer on one side, go this, go.
Bill,
What? What?
can you buy avocados here?
Yes,
So how come you didn't get me one?
because I have to go shopping for them.
Oh, but do they have them now?
Of course they have them.
Oh my God, Billy, what are you doing to me?
Anyway,
Oh.
have you seen this Belt and Road initiate from China? Do you think that there will be an endgame? Have you seen the map? I have not seen that. I have not seen that. But you got to think about all the tension that's going on around the world right now. There is a lot of there's a lot of hot spots. I mean, we're putting more troops and other protections in Alaska, dealing with the Russians. You've got the Chinese
not just with Taiwan, but with the Philippines. The Chinese have had issues with the Australians. The Chinese have had issues with the Indians. Then you have North Korea. Then you have Russia. You have Ukraine, NATO, exercises. That's just to name a few. There's stuff going on all over the place. So the worry is, if you push one domino, they all start falling. You got to remember, China gets a huge chunk of their oil from Iran. And I was doing my research, and how they get around the embargo is they have ships that leave Iran, and then they transfer the oil to another ship with a different flag that goes into China. So it's not an actual Iranian vessel going into port in China. It's being switched at sea from one tanker to another to bypass the embargo under the radar. So they think. But that game is up. So there's a lot. Like, and somebody told me like a couple days ago, that's old news. China's selling military parts, sophisticated military parts to Iran for their ballistic missile program, for their UAVs, drones. China's supplying Iran with technology. And this goes Russia, China, North Korea, Iran. All working together. That's the axis. And then there's our side. The Western, let's call it the Western Front. So like I said, there was just an exercise in the Baltic Sea, a naval operation. United States, Norway, Sweden, Finland, there was a bunch of countries involved. They had a naval exercise. I think it was a week or two ago. A lot of people may not be aware of that. It may have fallen on the radar by some people who don't keep up on stuff. There is stuff going on all the time. The Japanese airspace being a Russian spy plane came into Japanese airspace where they shot flares at it. That was like 2 weeks ago. There's stuff going on all the time. And like I said, it's a tinderbox. It's that if somebody makes a mistake and lights the match and throws it on it, everything could blow up. It's crazy. If you see the Geneva Academy, they say and show there are about 144 ongoing armed conflicts in the world. Oh yeah, look at Sudan. Look what's going on in Africa. Like I said, I'm just naming a few. I mean, you could even talk about how the cartels have completely taken over Mexico. Then they have, the Mexican government is a puppeteer government being controlled by the cartels. I don't think anybody would discount that. And then there's Venezuela. And I mean, it's just so much stuff. There's a lot. I'm getting a lot of notifications, but I cannot talk about it because I'm not going to put this out there. It's irresponsible. But I'll read to you because I don't want to put it on the screen because I don't want to get in trouble. Okay, when was this? Let me put recent. The past month. Okay, I'm just going to read this. This is from September 21st. U.S. NATO allies train with naval missiles for potential Baltic Sea showdown with Russia. NATO troops, vessels, and aircraft took to the frigid North Atlantic Ocean last month to sharpen their skills for a potential future war at sea, whether in the tumultuous Atlantic or in the waters closer to their hypothetical Russian adversaries. The drills, led by U.S. Naval Forces Europe and the United States Naval Sixth Fleet, focused on the strategic waterways and airspace surrounding Iceland. A NATO press release said, an area it described as a vital hub in the North Atlantic. NATO forces practiced tracking enemy naval forces, including submarines, and responded to mass casualty events. But one part of the exercise was designed with a different region, though the same hypothetical enemy in mind. With U.S. Navy PA Poseidon aircraft acting as their eyes, Polish naval strike missile units used their time in Iceland to simulate strikes on enemy ships out at sea. Lieutenant I can't say his name, a liaison officer for the Polish Navy's Naval Missile Unit, told ABC News that his contingent performed every step up to the actual firing of the munitions. We performed a lot of strikes, he said, describing the Norwegian-made NSM as a pretty awesome weapon. The combination of the precise missile and the information gathered by the American aircraft above gives a high percentage chance, almost 100%, that the target will be hit. The North Atlantic, though, is not expected to be the hunting ground. And then it goes on and on and on. This happened last month, a big exercise with NATO countries and the United States. Probably a lot of people didn't even know that. The United States just had a big exercise a month or so ago in the South China Sea. So unless people keep up with all this information that comes in, I try to. I don't talk about it much, but I try to keep my eyes on everything that's going on. And I think Sudan is going to blow up soon. Something to keep an eye on. I'm telling you, that's another problematic, seriously problematic area in Africa. So, yeah, there's a lot going on. Right now, the main focus is on the Middle East, obviously. A lot of people's attention. Even the Ukraine-Russia thing has taken kind of a back burner to what's going on in the Middle East right now. But when that happens, you have to, everybody's paying attention to one thing, but you cannot stop paying attention to everything else. Oh my God, stop. You can't stop paying attention to everything else that's going on. That's dangerous. I think the IDF's just released something new. I'm checking. They did. Oh, it's a warning. Sirens sounding in Zarit, northern Israel. That alert just came out. All right, I'm not going to share that. And definitely not going to share that. So there's stuff obviously going on right now. There's a rocket exchange happening. That's the alerts coming in, but I have it on mute because it gets annoying. It's coming in like crazy right now. There's a lot of stuff just coming in now. And you can go watch it on maybe Steve is Live, Agenda Free TV. And some of the people that are showing the live feeds coming from Beirut or northern Israel looking into Lebanon, you can find those on YouTube. There's plenty of places if you want to go watch the live video content and sit there and watch interceptors going up in the air or flashes in the sky. But for obvious reasons, I'm not going to... Yeah, so the whole thing with the UAP thing that we touched on the show, the reason it became UAP is because the government didn't want to touch anything with a UFO label on it. That was taboo. They didn't want to go there. That's kind of why the UAP, because it phrased it in in a way that the government found it more acceptable. Unidentified anomalous phenomenon. That's really it. It's not unidentified aerial phenomenon. It's really anonymous. Anomalous. Anonymous. Unknown. So, if we're dealing with some type of an unknown aerial phenomenon, now I'll phrase it that way, something, isn't that a threat to national security if we don't know where it comes from, how it operates? We need more information because that potentially is a national security threat. And that's why I said in the show at the beginning, take out this alien stuff. I mean, you can make ties, commonalities, but when you address them, address it as what it is. It is a national security threat. Simple. No, regardless of what its origins are, it is a national security threat. Whether it's a drone or otherwise, it's a threat. What is it? How does it function? How does it move that way? This is new technology. This could be breakthrough technology. We need to figure out how to defend against it. We need to figure out how it was created, developed. So you need R&D, research and development on that. That needs funding. So, no, I don't know. Stelios, I don't know. I would have to look into that. Is it Stelios? I might be saying your name wrong. And Genghis, yes, I hope they find a resolution. But I look at it from Israel's point of view, going back to that. They have really hurt Hezbollah right now. They took out pretty much their whole command infrastructure, their leadership. They've pretty much taken out the control, the command. So they're in disarray right now, especially, everybody was like, how could they use pagers? And, well, that was, if you think about it, why did they do that? Strategically. I'm not saying because it totally put them in a state of absolute confusion as far as communications. Now, think about it this way. Because of that, they had to find other means to communicate, which could lead to finding where some of these leaders are located through intelligence and taking them out. So by eliminating that communication, now they have to find other means to communicate. And maybe that's how they were able to find out where the Hezbollah leader was, Nasrallah, and some of these other individuals, because now they had to do different means of communicating and expose themselves. And then supposedly there was an Iranian spy that tipped it off too. An Iranian spy, supposedly, allegedly. I cannot confirm that. So, do you know what I mean? They got them on their heels, big time. So what do you do when you have that kind of situation going on? Do you retreat from it, or do you pound them even more and really pummel them? Because that might be strategically your best opportunity to bury them and hurt them. Do you understand? This is from a military strategic point of view. This is not, as cold as that sounds, I know, innocent civilians get harmed, but as from a strategic military point of view, Israel, that's the way they're looking at it. We've got them in their weakest, vulnerable point right now. Do we let up now? Or do we go for the jugular?
You know what I mean? Exactly. And plus, it's not just about the use of cell phones, it's trackable. They could determine their location. So by having other, that's why I said other means of trying to communicate with each other, they left themselves vulnerable, more exposed. You got to remember, this Hezbollah leader has been in hiding. He never did public speaking. He was always speaking on a TV. I mean, he was always in hiding for obvious reasons. So all that could have led, those were the building blocks, the foundation to take the next phase, the next step, the next, do you know what I mean? So like I said, from a strategic military point of view, it was, I have to say, it worked out well for them. Like I said, whether you're against it, for it, I'm just saying, from in the book, in the way they did this.
Billy,
What is it, Ma?
excuse me.
What is it?
I think Taiko's too hungry.
Okay, so feed him.
So I'll give him the hot dogs?
Yeah, do it.
Okay, Taquito.
Wonder if they ever found the episode they shot down over Alaska and the one in Canada. I think somebody, I had a conversation with somebody, they took photos, but it's grainy. And since that, it's like disappeared. But supposedly somebody took photos of it. Yeah. Don't fall into that one too much, Genghis. That it just, they abandoned the search. That's what they'll say. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean that's the truth, obviously. There's nothing to see here anymore. Go find something else to look at in their point of view. You know what I mean? So yeah, don't buy into that too much because that's what they do. To dissuade people from looking into it further. The thing that Toby and I are going to be talking about, and we're planning to bring Mark on. This whole thing with the James Webb and what people are saying out there, an armada, it changed course, it's on its way to Earth. It's like out of a sci-fi movie. The invasion is imminent. They're going to be appearing in our skies in 2027. Well, oh boy. And some people, I'm going to tell you, some people behind the scenes, they've been talking about this for a while. This isn't something new. It's just now coming to the forefront. But this is not something new. It just became more public domain now. But these rumblings have been coming from different individuals. Yeah, the V, I loved V. Now, and then I'm going to get off because I am tired for a little bit. The V series, the original. I mean, that was like in the 70s? I don't remember. I remember I was a very little kid when that came out. And I thought it was good. The remake had such potential, and they blew it. That had such potential, the remake of V. I don't know if that was in the 90s. I don't remember. And they blew it. But I actually liked V. But see, now, that's why I've said they should make a movie combining They Live and V, but with a conspiratorial spin on it. Like, they've taken over as important figures in countries. So we're already past all that. They've already put themselves in the pieces on the chessboard around the world globally. So we've already been infiltrated by the visitors, and they're sitting in fictionalized positions of power, the global new world order. But then, and that's where the new V kind of was going to, the resistance, to expose them. But similar to They Live, there's a way to figure out who they are. So there's a resistance that way to expose them. Do you remember in not V, They Live with the glasses? Remember? You put on the glasses and it's like, holy shit. And you're looking at them and you see them as aliens, or you see obey, control, all that's the signs. And it's like, whoa. Well, making it more modern, Tycho, I know, somebody made a phone app, is developing a phone app that can, with a special feature through the camera, can expose it. So take the glasses apart, throw those away. It's now someone has developed a phone application that can be used to expose them. And it hasn't been released yet. They have word of it being developed, and they're out to get the developer before it comes out. And then you can have like a couple of beta releases of it, and now they're trying to get rid of the people who have the beta versions of them on their phones, eliminate them before it spreads. That kind of a deal. Do you know what I mean? That would be my concept of an idea of taking it that way. But you also have to make it that the visitors have always been here. But waiting, lying in wait, waiting for the right opportunity to move into place and take over. I mean, you can go in so many different directions on a possible plot storyline. But my mind races wild with all the possibilities that you can do with like a series or a film like that. And I think a lot of people would relate. A lot of people would love it. They would relate to it. In the current events, I think people would eat it up. Personally. You've seen some old movies. If you've never seen They Live, it's campy. It's Roddy Piper. It's a campy movie, but it's an interesting movie. V stood for Visitors. It was an old TV series. Well, there was two of them. But that was actually pretty good.
Go ahead, eat. Take a one.
Now, what I'm curious, that's going to be coming out any day. And I know I can't stand where they keep remaking movies and another version of this, another version of that. I am curious to see the third remake of, or is it the fourth? I lose count. Salem's Lot. I'm curious to see what this new Salem's Lot is like. The Alien Code. I think I've seen that. Yeah, the fight scene in the alley. Actually, I played a video game, I don't remember which one, that actually had that sequence, the They Live part in the game. I don't remember what game it was, but I remember playing it. I was like, whoa, they've got Roddy in this game. Oh, I know what game it was. It was, oh, jeez. I like those games, too. They're not making it anymore. I don't think they went out of business. Oh, my God. There's like 5 of those games. Oh,
He's not gonna stop till I take him outside now.
Yep.
Oh God, I can't think. Saints Row. It was Saints Row. The last Saints Row game, or one of them. I can't remember because I have them all. There's a Roddy Piper They Live sequence in it. I was like, this is crazy. This is wild. I actually liked it. I don't know, Genghis, if you've seen me playing that. I was like, I can't believe they put this in the game. And they actually had Roddy Piper's character in the game. I was like, this is cool. And I'm sure the person, might have been a fan of Roddy or the movie and just said, this is an Alien game. Let's throw this in there. And it was. I can't remember which Saints Row it was in. Maybe 4. I don't remember which one it was. I still have to play the Star Wars game. I haven't even really played it yet. Outlaws. I've been so busy. Maybe later tonight, I'll get into it again. I haven't played that at all. So yeah. If I was to... Stelios, if you don't know much about the old classic movies, what would be a good one? There is one movie it is a mind-blowing ending. I'm going to see if I could pull it up. This one. Not that. Is it this one? No, it's definitely not that one. Oh my God. Maybe I'm getting the title wrong. I could have sworn. What was the actor? It's Lawrence Fishburne. Lawrence Fishburne. No, not that one. I'm going to have to look at his filmography. It's the only way I'm going to figure it out. He was in the movie. This is a good... It is... Oh, okay. There it is. This one. This you may not have never heard of. But I would suggest you check it out. It is bugged out. It was made in 2014. And I'm not going to tell you. I don't even want to play the trailer and get in trouble on the screen. I would suggest you see this movie. If you've never seen it, try it. It's called The Signal. And on a road trip, Nick and 2 friends are drawn into an isolated area by the computer genius. When everything suddenly goes dark, Nick regains consciousness, only to find himself in a waking nightmare. I would suggest you guys check that if you've never seen it. I bet you Genghis has seen it. Yeah, I don't know if it was Get Out of Hell, Genghis. I'm not sure. I know I played it, though. But if you want to see a really interesting movie, watch the whole thing. Oh, my God. I don't know that number. I don't pick up numbers I don't know. I don't know that number. Yeah, I don't pick up numbers I don't know. If you've just watched that movie, It is mind blowing. Genghis, have you ever seen that? The Signal? Whoa. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow. It was pretty good. Oh, you've seen it. You know that movie then. You know what kind of movie that is. That movie caught me. Like, there's a movie that's available. I don't know what platform. I think it might be HBO. If you want to see, and I've said this many times, one of the
Here are
best.
some results.
Alexa, stop. If you want to see a great shark movie, not Jaws, I'm telling you, this one is excellent. And I think it might be available on HBO. We don't want to watch the trailer because I'll get in trouble. This is a must. And I'm telling you, it caught me a few times, like literally made me jump. To me, it's one of the best shark movies ever made. The Shallows. This is an excellent shark movie because it's realistic. It's like one of those that, shit, this could happen for real. It's like that. It is an unbelievable movie. Things are so crazy now, Genghis, it's possible. I'm not taking no more chances. That movie, if you like those kind of movies, as far as being like a very realistic possibility dealing with a shark, that would be the one. Not open water, not the one 38 meters or whatever it was down, not Deep Blue Sea, not Jaws. This one is like, holy shit, I wouldn't want to be in that situation. That's an excellent movie. Matter of fact, I may watch that later. Again, I haven't seen it in a long time. Okay, the IDF released, there's sirens going off now in Upper Galilee area, northern Israel. That was that sound. So there's all kinds of stuff going on. Oddity. I haven't seen that. Now, I started watching a movie last night on HBO, and I had to shut it off. It was getting to me. It was starting to freak me out. Right, Ma?
Mm-hmm.
I actually said, Ma, I got to shut this off. It's getting to me.
You got scared.
I was falling asleep. It was like 11 o'clock at night, and I have this movie on, Evil Dead Rises. Like, it's one of the remakes of the remake of the remake. Evil Dead Rises, and I'm like, oh, this is just too much now. This is going to freak me out before I go to bed. I had to shut it off after like 20 minutes. I was like, I'm not going to sleep tonight. That one, it's new, Oddity. I mean, it's graphic, and I'm telling you, I was like, and it's got a Rotten Tomato of 83 for a horror movie. That's not bad. Now, I will say this, all the Saw movies, we know Amanda loves the Saw movies. That last Saw movie was excellent to me. The acting, I mean, that movie was good. I have to say. But that Evil Dead Rises got me last night. I had to shut it down. Now, being that it's Halloween, I love the first two movies. The originals, Halloween and Halloween 2. They're my favorites for Halloween time. I've got my favorites that I need to watch, even though I've seen them a gazillion times. Even the original Pumpkinhead. What is this Oddity? Where is this available? Genghis, where did you see it at? What platform is it on? Because I pretty much have them all. What platform is this movie on? Oddity. Let me look. Oh. Irish horror film. Follows a blind medium and a curious shopkeeper who is still grieving the death of her twin sister a year prior when a wooden mannequin from a collection becomes crucial to her quest to uncover the truth. Where is it streaming on? Oh, you were watching it on Shudder. It's on Apple TV and Shudder. It's showing it's on AMC Plus. Let me look at Amazon Prime. I'm just curious. Probably to rent, if anything. Prime Video. Yep, $4.99. That's what they want to charge you for rent.
Oi.
Did you pay for it? Unless you have Apple Plus. What is that noise?
Where?
I just heard like a dish or something.
Yeah, the dish that you left here. The plate.
Oh.
Clean.
I'm checking something. Sound familiar, Genghis? That's the movie. That's Oddity. Is it, dude, is that a recommended movie? Because I think I might, because I would have to, this is, you know, I would have to use my laptop plugged into my TV to share it onto the screen, the big TV. By AMC. Yeah, I found that's so. I'm gonna ask you: do you recommend this movie? Because I found it. I found it. So this is one you recommend. While I have my King's Cake coffee and munchies, which I'm gonna run to the store. I'm gonna treat myself tonight to some sugar-free crackers or cookies. I can't buy like pies or cake or anything because I can't eat that no more. But it's early. It's not even 7 and I'm off tonight. So I can go run to the store and buy some munchies. You'd watch it again? Like, do you know what the best things to eat? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to the store. I'm gonna get off soon. I'm gonna show you which ones are like the best. To get. I'm on a diet, so it's like it isn't even those. Come on, Tycho. Because then I gotta take him outside.
Yeah, it's that. It is that. It is those. It's these. The but if I get them, they're really, really good. Oh man, why aren't they showing the... Tycho, he's right here. He's like right here. He's jumping on me. You know what he wants. It's like, cut it. I ain't gonna take you out. I'm gonna take you outside. I should have never said the word. Because now he's not gonna leave me alone. He's right next to me. You could hear him whining. You hear him? Look. What? What is it? What does my baby want? I know what the baby wants. I don't want to tease him. You could hear him. Okay. This is why I eat these. Okay? And this is where I'm going to go to the store for. And I've got cheddar cheese blocks. I buy blocks of cheddar like this. But look, it's a little high in the carbs. But look at this. Oh my God. This phone is going to drive me nuts. For 8 crackers of the Townhouse Flatbread Crisps, 70 calories. For 8 crackers. 11 carbs, no sugar. This is the way to go. If you're going to munch on something, those are the crackers you want to get. What is it, Ma?
Well, I'm looking at the crackers, so at least
I'm going to go. I'm going to go to the store.
I'd be able to eat something.
No, I'm going to go.
For my sugar not to go up.
No. I'm going to get these. They don't have sugar. That's why I like these. That's why I get the flatbreads. But I'm going to get the Italian herb. Let me see if there's a difference.
But so
Same. The sodium is high.
Burrito.
And it does. What was the one I was just looking at?
Ah, now I know.
Oh, it's the tomato one.
Mira, really.
What? Yeah, he's waiting for me. I like the Italian artichoke and feta.
He's so beautiful.
Tycho, I am. Wait. Those are loaded with sodium.
Really? Can't you get an avocado?
No, I'm not going that far. No.
Why?
Because that's going far. I have to go to a specific store to get them.
No. I'm not asking you for you to do it today.
No, if I'm going to go out, I'm going to go to Price Chopper.
But if you do see my avocado,
Uh-huh.
I haven't ate that in a long time.
Neck carbs. The tomato.
With rice.
The
Or
tomato.
salad.
All right, Ma. The tomato seems to be the best one, man. The tomato is the best one. The originals even have a lot. A little bit, not a lot, but more. I'm not crazy about that. The calories make up. But that is like the best alternative.
That's a treat.
But look at this. No sodium. So the tomato one is probably the healthiest across the board. But see, I would like the Italian herb, but then there's the sodium and everything else is insane. Look at this. I mean, and the net carbs go up. It's the same. So the only thing that really makes the difference is the sodium.
because I like flavor. So I'll get that, which I'm gonna get dressed and go. I'll get that and put some cheddar. And I don't eat pepperoni, but I'll buy some dried sausage, and put it with the cheese and the crackers and eat that tonight while watching a movie. It cannot be pepperoni. Pepperoni is like the cheap version. Real dried Italian sausage. It's amazing. My mouth is watering just thinking about it. And that's where I'll pay the price. That's and the cheese, but I'm sure you guys have seen this stuff. Italian dried sausage. Oh. Slice it up. Bring it. Oh my God. You guys have had to have had this before. And of course, there's no images. That's not it. That's not it at all. That's it. Right there. This. Oh. To die for this. I'm going. That. Oh my God. Yeah, it's got a lot of fat. Yeah, I can't eat too much of it. Yes, exactly. Exactly, Genghis. The cheese in the middle, and the cracker with the with not pepperoni, dried sausage. And I have olives. But oh my gosh, is that shit good? Oh, I'm freaking out right now. Oh, you know what I'm saying right there. So I'll pay the price with this, but it's a one time. I don't do that. I don't do this at all anymore. I can treat myself once in a blue. I only did 30 miles of bike riding this morning, and I had a salad and 2 pieces of chicken. That's it all day. So it's not like I'm doing bad for the day. I'm actually doing great. And now's the great time to go to the supermarket because there's nobody in it. It's empty. On a Monday night, at this time, in this place, it's dead. I'll be one of maybe 5 people shopping in it at this time. And I know where everything is. You know, when you know your supermarket, the aisles, you know exactly where the mission is, where you got to go. So it's going to be like, it's going to cost me like $30 because dried sausage is not cheap. Yeah. And I got to take him out. He's right here. Now, I'm not going to put the camera down, but now you see, he knows I looked at him. But he's right there. Kavak, is the baby supposed to go outside, Kavak? Does the baby want to go outside? Do you want to go outside? Does the baby want to go outside, Kavak? Yeah, he's walking that way. Now he's waiting to see if I'm going to follow him. So I can't tease him. He's right there looking at me. I can't do this to him. It's not right. So anyway, Genghis, anybody else who may be watching? Tez, I didn't even see what was going on in Kick. If you're still there, anybody on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, or Rumble, anywhere, have a great night. I'm going to go chill out and watch a movie and chill out because Genghis put this in my head now, so now I must do it. So have a great night, everybody. Be well, be blessed, be safe. I'm out. I'm going on a mission now. I might stay on YouTube while I go on the mission. Who knows? I might start a new stream.